and a very special and warm welcome to my brand new urban exploration video, and thank you as always for joining me, Influence the Times, as our search for Britain's most abandoned and derelict places continues, as we continue to search the width and breadth of this beautiful country that we live in search of these fascinating and amazing hidden and abandoned and forgotten frozen worlds that are in our ever-changing world. Thank you to you for rejoining me and for tuning in and for watching this video either through my Facebook page or through my YouTube channel. As always, all the details of how you can follow me are right now on your screen there. There they are. So that's Instagram, Facebook and YouTube. So all you have to do is join, subscribe, and you can follow me on Instagram, where all the photographs that I've taken in all the different locations throughout the series are on there for you to have a look at. So as you can see, we are in our next location, and I have to say this location is one of those places that has been on my cards for over 12 months. And I honestly didn't think that I was actually going to be able to come in here today and actually film, but thankfully I've been able to come and film and present you with a brand new episode of Influence the Times. So thank you so very much. We've got loads to show you, lots to look at. Sit back and relax and enjoy this journey as we take a look at this fantastic and amazing place that's been on my list for a very, very long time. And I'm so pleased that I could bring you here today and show you around. So without further ado, welcome to episode 67. I believe this is 66 or 67 of series 3. And this incredible, massive, huge place. Welcome to the Pilkington Glassworks in Doncaster. So, now that you know where we are, let me just give you a little bit of brief history and then we're going to go and explore. So, as I said, this is the Pilkington Glassworks in Doncaster, and it is absolutely massive. Now, it was originally established in around 1826 in the Lancashire area, and basically it continued to grow into the 1920s and continue to kind of build in size and everything else. Now, it's very unclear about what happened, or there's a little bit of vagueness between the 1950s and 1960s, but things kind of mothballed from then on, and it's quite, the kind of reports are a little bit vague, but it's basically, this is the glassworks that produced a lot of glass. I think it did a lot of grinding here and obviously made a lot of the glass that was distributed throughout the United Kingdom. This is one of probably many huge abandoned or even still in working order glass factories in the United Kingdom. But this one in particular is huge, and it's completely abandoned derelict, as you can see just by looking over my shoulder. So let's give you a little bit of history. So it made mass-produced glass right through to the 1950s, 1960s. It kind of mothballed a little bit from then on, and then things were a little bit vague. It actually, this place actually deceased and actually closed around about 2008. So it's been abandoned and derelict for nearly 10 years, or around about 10 years. So that's the history. That's where we am. How's about we go and explore, because that's the best part of this video. So let's go and have an explore. Okay guys, so I've brought you to basically the beginning. Okay, there's so much to look at, and you'll see what I mean in just, I mean, look at it, that's just part of it. It is absolutely huge. So I've started in this side first, and we've got, you see that cat? That. There, look. Is the cat? Oh. Bless it. So, the official entrance for pedestrians. So let's go and have a look in here. I don't think, actually some of these rooms are a little bit dark. I have got my light with me, guys, but I'd rather just show you. So obviously this is like the shower room. So yeah, look at these, like the shower room. You've got like the pegs are still hanging up. Again, you've got that kind of like peeling effect of the paint, and these like the showers. There's like 3 showers that they used to like rinse off in. Yeah, this is like shower rooms. And this place is just huge, and obviously these are what's left of the toilets. So obviously this is definitely the male toilets, as you can see. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. Yeah, obviously that's where the mirror would have been hanging up there. We've got to be a little bit careful where we stand because there's glass all over the place, as you can imagine there would be, being a glassworks. But obviously there is a lot of glass and stuff, so we just have to be really careful where we stand. But yeah, so this is the first bit, guys. It's like the male shower room and toilets. And then, I don't know if you can see, oh, it's a bit dark. It's a bit dark. There's actually some wash basins there. So that's kind of in that little block. So you've got this like huge big sign there. This is quite mad. Look at this telephone box. How bizarre is that? How cool. Their own telephone box. I suppose they'd need it if it was noisy and stuff. But yeah, a telephone box just by there. Then we go into one of the main workshops, which we'll go and have a look at now. Okay guys, so now we come into this like massive, huge, big warehouse, workplace. And you've got like all these little cubicles. I don't know what these are for. They're on both sides. So I'm not quite sure what they were used for. But you've got lots of these like different cubicles. I don't know if they were like little welding sections or little work kind of areas that were just sort of kind of like segregated off. I'm not sure. And if you look above us, you've got this like massive, these huge cranes. You see that? Going above us. Huge, huge, huge cranes. So yeah, just crazy. So just walk back down here. Then we've got like, obviously this is what, I recognise this as being like a big, kind of like a storage shelving unit for glass sheets of glass. So that's obviously where they would have stored big sheets of glass. But yeah, you've got all these different things. I mean, I don't know what these metal things were for here. I don't know. But just to give you a look about it, so you can see what I mean. There's the huge, massive cranes, look up there. Oh, this place is amazing. It's incredible. And you've got like this little kind of like green workshop area, like an office. I'm assuming. And then you come down here. Obviously, this is all part of it as well. It's just enormous. Look at it. Massive. You've got like all these old machines that do different things. It's just mad. And just down, if I just show you guys, down here on the floor, it's like all the blueprints are still here, look, for different things. Or like, almost like tracing paper. Whether it's for machines or something, I don't know, but there's loads of it on the floor. Absolutely loads of it, you can see. Almost like blueprints. But yeah, there's loads of them. All on the floor, different pieces and stuff. And you go into like one of the offices. You've got like an old shelving unit, which would have been to store things flat, like large bits of paper, so like blueprints or posters or imprints on documents and stuff like that. So like, we used to have them in school for storing things like artwork and stuff to keep it flat. So we just come over this way. Got like for the maintenance department. Massive. And you come in here and you've got like all the old there's a couple of odd bits of furniture and stuff. You've got like an old computer system over there, look, by the window. I think that's crazy. There's like an old filing cabinet. And then all of the furniture is just, well, I think that's probably some of the ceiling as well. It's just all collapsed and stuff. But yeah, that's what's these. So these are all like the offices. But yeah, there's just blueprints. There's like blueprints everywhere. If I just show you, if I just spin it around so you can see. Just massive blueprints. There's just heaps of them on the floor. It's mad. shelves. We've got the lonely chair again. I wonder what stories I could tell. It's like an old leather, this executive's chair. And you've got this section here, which I don't really know what it's for. I don't know what these did. There's two like round table things. They obviously span around or did something. I don't know. Did they separate things, or were they filled with water? Were they mixing bowls? I'm not sure. I have no idea. I don't know. But that's what's left of a big computer as well. But that's kind of what's in this little section here, this little bricked off section. And if I just show you guys, this is all the different lathes and the machines and all sorts. Just all different kinds of things, look. All still here. It's just amazing. And like I said, this is just part of it. A lot of the old cabinets are still here. I mean, look at this great big thing here. I've no idea what this did. This enormous long thing, look. All the way across there. I have no idea. But some of the cupboards are still here, look, with things. You've got a massive big press there, look. Huge big press. And there's just bits of machinery left all over the place, really. It's just mad. I'll just give you a look at 360. Crazy. So you've got some old bits of newspaper. And then you've got like this little section over here, look. Chair and things. And then you walk through here, so you kind of walk through this little kind of section here. These are all like where they stored all the different things, like all the different heads for different screws, I guess, and drawers and stuff. So it's like a little section in the middle. So you've got that bit, which is huge, and then you walk through to this bit, and it's just heaps of shelving and stuff, really. It's just like all the filing cabinets are all stacked up there in the corner. But yeah, look, and then you've got two big, like, massive cranes up there as well. And then you've just got piles of stuff. Obviously there's been fires in here as well, but yeah. So that's basically this whole block. So let's go and check out some more. Okay guys, so I've actually brought you up on top of the cranes. So have a look at this. We are literally up on the roof. Well, not on the roof, but in the actual apex of the roof, look. That's looking down to where we just were. That's just amazing. So that's kind of like the stairs, and there's like the crane, one of them, and then the other one's kind of like over there. But yeah, this is upstairs in the apex of the ceiling of the roof. Okay guys, so we've come away from where we were. So this is now underneath where we were, if that makes any sense. We're kind of under, like, the very bottom floor. This is how big it is. So we came from over there in that far corner. So we came from over that way. So we come back, and this is literally kind of like almost like the basement, but not quite. It's like the very ground floor, lower floor. But just to give you an idea what it looks like, and obviously there's the big shutters. And one of the cranes, look, which we're going to go up and have a look at in a minute. But yeah, so just to give you an idea of the very sort of lowest floor. It's huge, it's massive, isn't it? Look, all the different sections. You know, got D6, E6, D5, E5, all here. So let's go and have a look at some more. Okay, so this is how we go upstairs, look. So we've gone to the next floor. And that's the old massive gantry bridge that crosses over the river or the canal from one side to the other. And you can see now they basically store railway sleepers here. So that's what all them are. So that's basically what they do here now. They just store all these sleepers. But this is where we were just a minute ago. Look. So there's like the doors. That's just looking all underneath. Huge place. So this is where it gets really interesting, guys. Look up here. So this is the next floor up. Have a look at this. This place is huge. There's like 2 or actually 3 massive, huge sections. This is the first one. So I'm just going to give you a little look. Don't worry, we're going to have a look at everything in a minute, don't worry. So I just want to pan it around for you. And then we're going to go through that archway. And that's another section, and there's actually another section next to that as well. But this, look at this, guys. Huge. Look, the cranes are still there. I have wanted to come into Pilkington Glass for so long, and I'm so glad. And it's even better now because the sun's come out. It's been raining all day. It's perfect. It's come out perfect, nice and sunny. Look at this place. It's huge. Absolutely enormous. So I wouldn't even like to speculate what's happened in these sections. I have no idea, because obviously you've got that bit as well. And if I just walk, if I show you, so just look straight ahead now in the centre of the picture, and you can see where we're going to be in a minute. So that's another bit, that massive long piece down there. But I wouldn't like to say. I mean, obviously they've got cranes in here, but I don't know. I honestly couldn't tell you guys. I don't know. So let's go and check out one of these cameras. One of these cranes. So what we do is you come behind here, look. We'll actually go up. The stairs are really narrow, like narrow wooden steps. But it's really cool because they're all still painted in the original colour, like green and red. So you've got like, it's just if I just spin the camera around, there's barely enough room to move up here. If I just spin it around, that's where we were just a minute ago down there. But now you can see where we are, look. Oh, this place is cool. So cool. And then you come up these little flight steps here, and then you've got like this crane. Sorry guys, I know it's a bit kind of thing. I'll open the door for you so you can see. So this is one of the cranes. I know it's dark, but that's where the seat would have been there in the middle. And you've got like all the little controls and stuff. I know it's dark. But you can kind of see, look, all the little hand, like, bits and pieces, and there's buttons in the corner there that you can just see them. So yeah, that's one of the little booths. That's so cool. And then you can go up to like the next floor, which is where we're going to go now. Okay, so we've got this next little flight of steps. So we've gone up the next, almost like the next level. She's got this little tiny windy steps. Have a look at where this comes out. It's just really cool. So I'll just show you where we were. So we were, oh, you can't really see it. Let me just show you. You might be able to see it in a minute. Okay, so we were in there, in that crane there. We've just walked across. And they've come up some more flight of steps. And we come into this like landing, and we're right up in the ceiling, right in the roof. Basically, we're right up on the roof. Oh look, it's like a walkway, and then you've got all these like little kind of gates and like landings. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to go to the edge, but obviously the crane. You can see what I mean about the drop. Right, it goes all the way down. So you've got all these little kind of landings. I think it's so cool. You can literally just walk over the top of the kind of what's going on down below, like the factory. So that's where we were to begin with, all the way down there. But yeah, we're literally right up in the roof. That so cool. So it's like this little kind of like walkway that goes all the way across. Can you imagine like hiding up here? Nobody'd ever find you up here, would they? You've got like all the original signs, like, which I think is pretty cool. And there's another one there, look. But yeah, so that's where we are. It's like it only goes halfway across. But this is like the walkway. I think it's amazing. And we're literally right up in the roofing. So that's where we've come from. How cool is that? Okay, let's go and have a look at some more. Okay, so we've just come down from where we were. So we're just going to go and have a look at one of those cranes, look. It's one of them cranes. But just to give you a good look about. The place is massive. So I'm not going to take you down there, but there's just a little kind of section in the corner that you've got like a little white hut, and then in the corner there's just a little section, but there's nothing really there. But yeah, let's go up in one of these cranes. Go have a look. We've got like another office there, look. A wooden office. So yeah, let's go and investigate. This is so cool. This place is amazing. Got like a little walkway, and then you've got this little booth. Yeah, so we're actually standing in the crane. This is like the controls. Or what's left of it anyway. So yeah, somebody would have stood here. You can go up these little flight steps onto the walkway above us, but basically that says there, look. All drivers from the NO5 operator to stop machine before leaving crane station. Wow. Huh. But yeah, so this is like one of them. There's another one next to us and another one next to that as well. So there's three of them, 3 cranes, and they would have run along the full length all the way down to the other end, where there's another crane down there as well. So it could have literally moved along these blue rails. It's just incredible. I've always wanted to come into Pilkington Glass. I'm so glad. So that is what it looks like inside the crane, the controls. Okie dokie. Good. Because we're moving on. Because we've still got more to show you. So we've just come back round this way. And then back down the stairs. So that'll give you an idea of what I meant. So there's like 3 cranes. You've got one there. Number 47 in the middle. And you've got a little one in the middle there. In the end. So there's like 3. But yeah, let's just go for a little walk. And I'll just show you down this end. And then we'll go into the other section. But yeah, this place is just absolutely humongous. It's crazy. Just kind of stand here. So you've got you've got like another crane in the corner there, look. And they've got another one in the middle and then another one in the end, pretty much the same. But look, it's so cool because obviously the sun's come out now. It's beautiful in here. Beautiful sunlight. Look at that. That's so cool. Okay, so let's go and look at some more. So just to give you one last look, guys, so you can see what this section's like and how big it is. It's just enormous. You can see it, look. Massive. So basically we're in the last bit, so you can see there's like a crane in the corner there, look. So this is like the last piece, so that's where we were just a minute ago. Have a look at this place though. This is like the next bit. This is huge. That beautiful sun's just shining through the windows. This place is absolutely incredible. I'm not quite sure what this was for down here. I don't know. But I'll let you have a look anyway. They're like, I don't know, they're like, obviously there must have been some kind of press or some kind of big machine or something in the middle. Maybe a furnace. That might have been where the furnace was. Judging by the size of the foundations, that could have been what that was. Like the big furnace thing. In the middle, so it's all like cordoned off. But it's just massive, look at it. It's just amazing. It's just like, so you can see it. And you've got like all these dials and panels and stuff, which we're going to have a look at now anyway. Okay, so you've got like this great big kind of like, it's almost like a rail. It's not really a railway line, but it's like a big track that runs in the middle, like a concrete track. But yeah, this place is just wow. Absolutely wow. So big. Actually, now that the sun's, it's got like all that thing on the wall there. Those used to be like all fuse boxes and stuff. On the wall with the electric panels, there's like on and off switches. I'll just show you. Oh, it still smells quite, almost like diesely and oily in here. There's like that kind of industry smell. So just come across here, look, and you've got like all the different. Do you see them? All the different electrical panels and stuff. And everything's got like a red colour to it, so I'm wondering if it was, if there's a reason for that, whether there was grinding that went on here or blasting of some kind. There's a lot of extractor fans. Every so often there's another one. They're all dotted, so I'm wondering if this is why everything's covered in like this red colour. Because it was something to do with grinding or dusty in with that colour or something. But yeah, look how size it is. It's like a hanger. It's huge. And these are all the different buttons. You can see all the different buttons. It's just mad. This place is amazing. I knew it would be. And I'm just so glad I could bring you in today to show you. This is kind of like the last section, guys. There's another piece which I'll show you in a minute. So just bear with me. But again, you've got like all these different fuse boxes and stuff like electricity. But I mean, we've only walked about halfway, maybe not even, no, about a quarter of the way in, and look at the size of this place. It's just absolutely enormous. And then we go like just very quick. I was going to say where to take you next. I don't want to sort of bore you with too much, but we've got all these different sections and stuff as well. It's got like different rooms, maybe like, I don't know, spray paint rooms and stuff like that. There's like lots of just empty rooms, really. Let me just take you across this side. I just want to very quickly show you the bit across from where we am. Oh, so yes, it's like a concrete track. And so if you can hear that, it's the fans. So in this side, we've got basically another huge, massive, empty warehouse. It's completely empty. but it's huge. And that's basically what's there. It's just an empty, you see, it's like a huge drop. That's down there. Okay, so this is like we're standing right in the middle of the track. So there's like another crane there. And then we're almost at the other end. So it's just, you can see it's just massive, isn't it? And then obviously these are different offices and things here. I'm not going to take you through those wooden doors because that's just the staffing areas. There's like canteen, toilets, staff room things, but they're completely empty. But you can generally get an idea if that's what they were for. But you've got these like massive booths. And it's like numbered 16, 15, 14. So all these like huge displays of what would have been electronics and power supplies and stuff are all numbered. It's just incredible. As you can see, they're all like, there's like 15, 16. It's just absolutely crazy. And then I'm just going to take you into the last bit, guys, before we finish. Take you up. So we've got like lots of different rooms and stuff, but let me just give you one last look so you can see. This is just massive. So the last bit I'm going to show you is just up here, because after this there's not really much else to show you. But let's go for a little walk up these steps, and then we'll finish. So this is now on the walkway overlooking it. I mean, look at that for a view. It's just incredible. And you've got like a, looking down that way. And then you walk through here, through these like rubber mats. And you come into here, this is obviously where they did, I don't know, it's got like, almost like a cement feel to it, cement look to it, but there's like a big structure there. But I don't know what they did in here, I couldn't tell you, but they've got these great big like hoppers, like, I'll show you, look. You see them? 5 like massive funnels. So obviously maybe they were like the mixing things, maybe they mixed and grinded everything, possibly. But that's what's up here, and I mean obviously you can go up and things. I'm not going to take you up there because it's a bit dangerous, but there's nothing to see up there apart from the tops of them. You can't look down into them, they're just flat across the top. But that's basically what's in this section here as well, and that's kind of it, guys. That's really as much as I can show you. But yeah, that's kind of what's in here. It's just a massive kind of like structure. I see like the windows, and then you've got like this big structure there. I don't know, maybe there was another 4 there, maybe they took them ones down, I'm not sure. So go back through here, and I go back down the stairs, and then we'll finish. There we go. So we're back down into this massive, enormous corridor place again. Okay, so basically that is it, guys. That's all I can show you. I can't really show you anything else. It would be impossible for me to possibly show you every single thing, and a lot of it is pretty much rooms and emptiness anyway. The most important and the most kind of interesting bits, the bits that I've showed you. So as always, thank you so much for joining me in Influence Times as our journey on search for Britain's most abandoned derelict places. And this is one place that I have had on my wish list for about 12 months. Maybe even a little bit longer. And if you remember, I did a live broadcast quite a long time ago, last year, and I actually did say that I tried to come here last year and I was unsuccessful. I couldn't. I actually made it all the way to Doncaster, but I couldn't actually get in here, which was such a shame. So it was kind of a wasted journey in a way, and I honestly did think today was going to be exactly the same. I really honestly thought today was going to be the same, that I was going to go home empty-handed, and it was going to be another wasted journey, because I was up at 6:30 this morning to be here today. But thankfully I've managed to bring you into this incredible, enormous place that I've always wanted to see, and I'm so glad that not only I could see it, but I could bring you in here as well. So, as I said, thank you for joining me as we explored the massive Pilkington glassworks in Doncaster, just outside Doncaster. Amazing place, well worth the journey, well worth the wait to come and have a look. It was just brilliant. So as you can see, we're just making our way back. We've just walked all the way from down there. This place is enormous. So I'm now going to head back and hopefully make my train all the way back to the West Midlands, which is our base. So from me and the Pilkington Glassworks, it's goodbye for now. I will see you right back here for another episode of Influence Times as our search continues, as we continue to search and scan. And as this amazing journey continues into Britain's most abandoned derelict places, and this is absolutely definitely one of them, as you can see anyway. Incredible. So if you're an urban explorer like me, take care, stay safe and don't take any risks. God bless to everybody, to all of you. God bless, have a safe week, weekend, night, evening, day, whatever you're doing. Just be careful and look after yourselves. And I will see you right back here for another episode of Influence Times. Episode will be 67 or 68 of Series 3. Don't quite know when or where, but it will be coming to you very soon right here through Facebook and on my YouTube channel. And as I said, all the ways in which you can follow me and keep up to date right at the beginning of this video. So that's it, guys, for now. As you can see, we're back where we were in all the cranes and things. Phenomenal. So until the next time, I will see you very, very soon indeed as our search for these extraordinary places continues. So thank you for joining me. It's been a pleasure as always to have your company. I'm going to start that, see if I can make my train. Till the next time, see you very soon right here. Watch this space. Next episode coming your way very soon. So from me and Pilkington Glassworks in Doncaster. Bye for now.